ugly.
Wait, Miami was an upset, Dub?
Bro, you know there was only two people that picked the Hawks on the panel. Literally two, and it was Ron and Ticket.
Of course,
I don't think
Ron picks the Hawks.
I don't think Ticket picked the Hawks. I think he said that's the one he couldn't decide on, but he did pick Minnesota.
Yeah, that's true. He picked Minnesota. Miami lost to the Hawks, but like I said, I'm not worried about it. Don't matter to me. We're gonna win the next game.
That game was the battle of the bozos. That game I didn't even want to watch. I contemplated getting up and going and playing games until that game was over. It was so bad.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Do we have a tight zoom on Dub? Do we have a tight zoom on Dub?
We could definitely get a tight zoom on Dub.
Yo, Dub, I want to ask you about Jimmy Butler.
What about him?
Is he the guy that you think he is, or are you going to give him the same treatment you're going to give Jokic when he gets eliminated?
Well, I still think Jokic is going to be like a top 10 player. Jimmy Butler's probably going to stay the same guy.
A top 10 player of what?
In the league.
Oh, in the league? Of course. What do you mean? He's top. He's top. Yeah,
Yep.
But like, I'm talking about all time with like the potential 3 back-to-back MVPs. I just want that same energy for Jimmy Butler. That's all I'm saying. JD, we can take him out the tight zoom. I see he's a little depressed right now. I don't want to pick on Doug.
I don't really care. I don't really care if Jokic wins back-to-back MVPs. I'm not gonna crucify Jokic because I don't think he's gonna win.
Because you can't crucify Jimmy Butler if you crucify Jokic. Is there some correlation there?
No, it's just I don't think he's gonna win. If he loses to a team where I think he should have beat, then that's a different story. Or he performs badly.
Can we give a letter grade for Jimmy Butler this year?
B+.
Because we know that his exit is imminent. Yeah, can we give like a what?
B+, A-.
Nah, Dub.
What are you giving
Jimmy
him?
Butler, if we give him a B+, A-, we're giving everybody B+, A-.
Well, what are you giving him?
Probably like a C+.
Why?
You just lost to Trae Young. Like your season is over just because of one game.
Why?
What am I supposed to give him, an A? So what is he about to do in the next round?
You talking about seasons, or so you're just including you're having recency bias?
I'm talking about the whole spiel, because you kill guys off of season performance and then playoff performance. So let's just put them together. Why does it matter? I see you're trying to cape.
I'm not caping. I haven't said anything about Jimmy actually. I haven't.
All right, tell us about Jimmy Butler's performance tonight in the Miami Heat.
He played bad. It's one game, Shaq.
He played all right in the second half.
He played all right. All I'm saying is let's wait till next game, and then we could decide that.
Next 4 games are going to be LLLL. Or
he's not getting swept by the Bucks. I think that's going to be a good series between them two and the Bucks.
Next 5 games.
I think that's the matchup we want.
Wait, they play winner. They might not make it out of the play-in.
Exactly. If it's no 5 games, I don't think they make it out of the play-in.
Like I said,
they need rest.
Like I said, bro.
They need rest for next season.
If they lose in the play-in, then we could talk about that. But
they should do what the Mavs
did. We're not
did.
talking about it.
They should bench Bam, Jimmy, Tyler for this play-in game.
The Mavs weren't in the play-in.
I know that, but I'm saying that's what the Heat need to do in this next play-in game. They might as well.
Can we talk about my guy? It's been a while. I heard all the hating all year long, and there's everything. You guys want to hate on LeBron for every given reason. Granted, he had 5 turnovers tonight, and we felt them all. But outside of that, we felt a lot of things tonight. Pause. But I just want to know, Dub, what's your take on the Lakers game?
At the end, if we're gonna do a real take of what actually happened, I thought the Lakers and the Wolves played surprisingly well. Their defense was very good. They were able to switch on a lot. And they were able to double team. The double teams that they were setting on AD and LeBron, they were just well timed. They had active hands. But then towards us, the 3 ball was knocking down for them as well. But then towards the end of the second half, man, the Lakers started routing, making a comeback, and they were able to close the distance and be able to capitalize on that. So, I mean, I expected the Lakers to win. So, I think LeBron James and what they did towards the end of the game, him setting up Dennis Schroder for the 3 ball. Shout out to Dennis Schroder, too, because he's a guy that's been getting put in the burner for a while, and he showed up big time in this game. So shout out to him. Darvin Ham, though, I don't know what the hell.
Are we going to kill LeBron for that pass like we've historically done? Or when it works out, it works out?
The 2 passes? What one are you talking about?
The one to
for the game winner.
Since he didn't
Everybody defends. A lot of people defend him for making those passes. So it is what it is. We know that's what LeBron James does. So it's just LeBron. But yeah,
That was a
Darvin
great
Ham though.
pass.
Some of the lineups he be having, like having Dennis Schroder and then what's his name, Austin Reeves on at the same time for that long.
No.
was weird.
It was a lot of unplayable Lakers tonight. It was a lot of unplayable Lakers. That's why I looked at that and seeing Austin Reeves about to play 40 minutes. I was like, all right, I can jack that. Bron played the whole game.
Reeves
which
wasn't
inspired
playing
AD.
well though. Reeves wasn't
Exactly,
playing well,
but
though.
you gotta take the lesser of two evils. I'd rather have a 3-point threat out there than D'Angelo Russell, 1 for 9, and I'm not blaming him. Like it happens. Like
3-point threat. Reeves ain't that strong of a 3-point shooter though. Like he could have had Malik Beasley out there for a 3-point threat or D'Angelo Russell.
yeah, but nobody was making threes.
Yeah, but Austin Reeves, like he wasn't doing
All
anything.
right, now I'm going with dependability and IQ at this point. If I'm a coach, I have the players that I have trusted the entire year. I'm going with them in the clutch. That makes sense, right? Or do you just want to be random in the play in and just go?
Nah, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying, bro. Like for as long as they were playing next to each other, I just didn't like that. I think they should have put in Malik or like Hachimura and more rather than just have Reeves and
Hachimura did his thing.
I'm not saying that he didn't. I'm just saying rather than just having Austin Reeves and Dennis Schroder just share that much time together, like they shared way too much time together on the court for my liking.
I don't think Anthony Edwards plays like that the rest of the playoffs. I think that was
his shoulder or something.
Yeah, that was a bad game. I guess
it was a really bad game. But they beat the Pels with the Thunder, right?
Maybe not the Pels. I think they should, but I don't know.
They're watching
I think the
both
Pelicans
of them.
could.
Think the Pelicans could what?
The Pelicans, I think they could beat the Wolves.
Not bad.
Or Anthony Towns was hooped out.
Carl Anthony Towns
Officially.
played well. You know who I was watching the majority of the game, which is very weird because you're never watching this guy and there's no way anyone else was watching him. I was watching Kyle Anderson a lot. Off ball, everything. On both sides of the floor. Like, he was the X factor for the Timberwolves that game. The reason
he definitely was.
If they won that game,
he definitely was.
He called. Kyle Anderson.
Oh no! They probably lost that game because of Kyle Anderson. He was the reason why it went backcourt.
He wasn't the reason. Anthony Davis was the reason. That was good defense. Real talk.
No, it was good defense.
That was good, great defense.
It was great defense, but he was.
That was
You
aggressive
can't
defense in your face.
really say that because then there was the other play when Bron stopped running, coming to the ball, and then let what's his name? Let our boy get the steal right there. Yeah, Prince, Taurean Prince. He let Taurean Prince get the steal right there. So, there was a couple of plays like that at the end, but all in all, it was Cat getting in foul trouble. If Coach would have sat him down in that second quarter, maybe he wouldn't, should have sat him down a little earlier to avoid some of those other fouls. But once he got in foul trouble, because I was watching him all game, and I was loving the level of aggression he was showing. I don't typically see that from Cat, but Cat was playing super aggressive today. And then once he got in foul trouble, they had to go with the next man up to guard AD. And AD just started cooking right there.
They lost that game on the glass. Anthony Davis was abusing Karl Anthony Towns on the glass and anyone else who was under the basket when the Lakers put a shot up.
That was a regular NBA basketball game. Minnesota hit a bunch of threes. And Dub's giving credit to Minnesota's defense, which is kind of lazy because the Lakers weren't making threes. So it's like, how much credit do you give? Everybody had wide open threes. That's all the NBA is these days.
Yeah, true.
But you got to knock them down.
They forced them. They made some good double teams on AD, specifically in the first half. But then, like you said, they were missing some threes as well. But, that's just
Karl Anthony Towns should have had 19 fouls tonight. They bailed him out for 3 straight with 7 minutes left in the fourth. It was 3 back-to-back questionable, 2 offensive, and a reach where he should have got called for all 3. And they just let it go after giving him sort of tic-tac fouls.
I was enjoying Cat. I was enjoying Cat's games today. They didn't see, and the thing is, they didn't need Rudy or McDaniels. If they just would have had Nas Reed, they would have won that game. Just to have another big body to come in when Cat was getting in foul trouble.
I would also like to highlight Mike Conley. I remember I was gassing him sometime at the beginning of the year, and people were getting on my head for it because, oh, Mike Conley's old, blah, blah, blah. Come on, bro. Mike Conley
he
is
stepped
still
up when
nice.
it counted.
Mike Conley
He stepped
is still
up when
nice.
it counted. I don't know if he's still nice, but he stepped up big tonight
6
for
for 8
sure.
from 3? Come on.
The Lakers shot 32% from 3 tonight. Like, that's not – it's not great, but it's not like it was bottom of the barrel too, Shaq.
What do you mean?
Like, they
What's
weren't
your
just
point?
they weren't just breaking everything. You talking about, like, the Wolves did play good defense. You can't discredit that. Were the Lakers missing? Yeah, but they weren't missing at a crazy rate. They shot 32%.
Are you compared to their counterparts? They were missing at a crazy rate. That's a crazy rate compared to what the Wolves were shooting. They literally
it's
didn't
compared
miss.
to the league, though.
Into the last. I don't give.
I mean, you
Dub.
should, bro. If somebody's just off from three.
That's another lazy point. You just gave credit to the Minnesota Timberwolves defense, and then you're sitting here telling me that the Lakers, well, they didn't shoot that bad. So then what are you saying?
All I'm saying,
did I
you
miss-
could
did I
give
mishear
credit to you could give credit to defense and not just be like, oh yeah, they were just missing open threes. No, that's not true.
So
They're
what
playing
was
good
good about
defense.
their defense again? Because we both
I
just sat
told-
and watched the game.
I told you the way that they was sending double teams specifically in the first half, their ability to switch and make it hard for those guys to make decisions, their active hands because they were in the passing lanes a lot. You gotta give credit to that. You can't just sit here and discount that.
I didn't see when you say I seen LeBron throwing pointless turnovers. I seen a bunch of guys just losing the ball on wide open catches in the middle of the key, taking a pound dribble. It was probably like 4 or 5 times where they were wide open and scared of the defense that was not there. It wasn't there, and they took a pound dribble and the ball just went out of bounds. Now, if you're saying that the Minnesota
That didn't happen a
defense
lot.
psyched them out, it did happen a lot, Dub. Where they caught it wide open at the nail and took a pound dribble?
It didn't happen a lot, Shaq.
How many times did it happen?
Probably
You
like
said they had their
three?
you said you had their hands in the
Probably like
passing
3,
lane.
4.
Three, 4 wide open pickups in the lane with nobody around you. Pound dribble off of your own foot, or the ball just goes out of bounds.
Shaq,
Pointless.
3 or 4 in a 48-minute game is not a lot.
In crunch time is crazy, which all happened in the second half.
Okay, I never said anything about the second half.
I mean, you're crediting Minnesota's defense, and I'm like, well, where was this defense?
I said specifically in the first half.
Playing the passing lanes, I'll give him that, but I attribute that to more so Reeves being rattled. Rob Pelinka's real happy today because his stock unfortunately dropped. Now, it can pick up in the playoffs in the first round. It could go back up if they make it out of the first round. But I feel like that was a telling game for Austin Reeves in crunch, or in the clutch. I don't care about it, but the amount of hype that he had, it kind of fizzled out in LA when he wasn't getting the foul calls. You can tell that they had an emphasis on him not getting foul calls because he was doing the same shoulder into the defender and just throwing up anything, and it wasn't getting rewarded.
Oh man, Ticket.
The way the Lakers play though, I don't see how they're gonna. People say they're gonna beat the Grizzlies. Not playing like that, they're not gonna beat the Grizzlies.
If it goes
Shaq,
to 7,
what up,
that's
baby?
the only chance they have. What's good, Ticket? How
You
living?
already know, big dog. How you living?
I know you've seen that greatness out there, and I'm anxious to, minus the 5 turnovers. What you got to say about Bron? He played the entire game. He kept the minute. He had some bozo moves, some bozo turnovers, but ultimately he got the job done. It didn't look how Ticket wanted to look.
Listen, when it come down to a game like this, bro, that's why I told everybody. Everybody talking about it's gonna be a wipeout. This game ain't gonna be no wipeout, bro. Bro, when you get to this game and it's on a playoff is on the line, both teams are gonna play hard. So there's no excuses about injuries, no excuses about anything. Bro, I'm more disappointed not with the Lakers, but I'm more disappointed with Ant. This is the second year in a row I've seen this dude come up in these type of situations, bro, and come up small. And then Cat, you're not a leader either, bro. You disappeared the entire rest of the fourth quarter in the overtime, bro. So my thing is, where is the leadership with those two guys?
He
Those
had
are the
5
two
fouls. He had 5 fouls.
Yeah.
No. Well, I'm saying when he came back in the game in the whole overtime, he did nothing.
He
had
shouldn't
no
have got that
impact.
5th foul. That was silly. That was the
No, I'm
5th
saying,
foul.
but
The offensive.
after the 5th foul, but Shaq, after the 5th foul, what did he do? And JD, what's up, boy? What's up? Salute
He
to
had
you, brother.
Hachimura on him,
Ticket?
and he passed it out.
I
didn't
like that play
He should
either.
never. He should. Cat should have never got that foul called on the one that AD just started falling into him, flopping. You know what one I'm talking about? Under the basket.
Yeah, that was a tic-tac. That could have gone into it.
Cat's
That
like
should have been a
boxing,
no call.
barely has his arm on him, and he makes it look like he's dragging him down. So that
But he got to put his
JD.
head down every time you get the ball and just get to the line every single time.
You and Shaq, y'all tell him go ahead and cheer now. This is over with in Memphis, bro. What I've seen tonight in the last 5 games from the Lakers, bro, since the break, bro. Tell you something, man. That they can't beat Memphis, bro. If it was in LA, if they had home court, maybe we talking about something different. The fact that they got to go win games in Memphis, and Memphis can come win in LA, bro, they're not getting out the first round, man. Not this team. This team, they got good pieces and stuff like that. Just not good enough, man. They're gonna find out. And there's levels to this. And I think, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, I do think Memphis blows them out in game 1. I think it's a close game in game 2. I think they go back to LA down 0-2, bro.
So you think the Lakers with Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and the hate needs to stop? I'm not even gonna lie.
Hold on,
Do they?
hold on.
They don't even have.
Hold
Do
on,
they have
hold on.
you, Steven Adams?
I'm
Hold on.
with
Did you
Ticket,
watch the
bro.
game tonight?
Yeah, that was
I
concerning.
did watch the game.
Have you
Yeah,
watched?
yeah,
Hold on, let me ask you a
I'm
question.
with
Have you
Ticket
watched the
also.
Lakers last 5 or
didn't
6
like-
games in a row?
I
you
didn't
watched
like what I seen
Hold on.
at
Have you
all.
watched the way 80?
I'm sorry. What you say? You're lagging right there.
No, I'm saying, hold on.
Mhm.
Talk about how great LeBron James was tonight, right? You feel like what, a -16? That the way he played tonight ain't going against a team like Memphis that actually have guys in his position that can lock up. That are, and I'm gonna say this too, right? Here's another thing. Down the stretch, they have a better core on the court of guys who can get it done. They got a guy they can give it to in John Morant who can go get you a basket tonight. They wanted to get a basket down the stretch, and it was just like, oh, you got Cat giving the ball up down the stretch, and what is going on?
Who's going to be that de facto guy? Who's going to be that de facto guy in the crunch time in Memphis? Are we just depending on Ja? Or are we depending on three-point shooting? Because I'm jacking either. I think it goes 4-2 Memphis. Because what I seen tonight is, like, that was unacceptable. That wasn't good basketball. It was so many boneheaded mistakes. I felt like Reeves didn't have any energy. I just think he was naturally tired. I don't think it was anything other than he was just tired. And then we got D'Angelo Russell. I don't think he's going to play like that again. But LeBron decision-making tonight was off the meter. For as much good as he did, for the 6 assists, he had 5 turnovers, and they were all nasty.
Nasty turnovers. And here's the only pushback I'll give you.
And he was a part of 2 more to where he just didn't come to the ball. But wait, JD, I will say LeBron James does have the nastiest body language in the league, but I'm glad in the crunch time he didn't go crazy on them boys, probably like how he wanted to. Especially after that AD foul, which was unbelievable.
I thought he was going to light Reeves up when Reeves threw that inbounds turnover.
He's the one who stopped running. You got to come to the ball.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to light him up. Here's the only pushback I'll give you on this Lakers-Memphis series is that if it was a one-game, that series, if that was just a one game, if that was the play-in game, Grizzlies-Lakers, I think that the Grizzlies easily win that. But Lakers in a series,
Lakers would sweep.
I think they could take it to
way.
at least 6 games and make it competitive. But after what I saw tonight, I am concerned for the Lakers.
Let's not have recency bias. No, let's not have recency bias number one because at the end
off
of
the rip, they're losing 2 games.
The Timberwolves.
That's happening. That's happening.
They could lose 2 games all they want. At the end of the day, they're still going to come out on top. I mean, let's think about it like this, right? The Minnesota Timberwolves, in order to almost beat the Lakers, right? They made 16 threes. You really think the Memphis Grizzlies are going to be replicating that?
I'm with you.
They don't shoot threes like that. Not like the Timberwolves.
At home,
they run the floor a lot better.
Yes.
They push in transition. The half-court offense isn't like that for real. It's really not.
Yeah, especially when LA don't get back. Reeves threw that turnover and still damn near didn't get back. If that would have been a no call and Prince would have came up with that, I forget who was trailing, but Reeves was nowhere in the picture. He just stopped running. Maybe he heard the whistle. I can give him credit for that because he did kind of like.
Crazy. They ignore everything that they see out on the court, just out of their love of LeBron and AD. Bro, we're watching the game, bro. The Lakers do not look as good as they're advertised, bro.
I love LA, but that was a tough watch.
If Ant does his job tonight, I ain't saying play great. If he does his job, they win this game going away, dog. This ain't
Okay, and
even close.
if D'Angelo Russell did his job, it would have been a blowout.
No. But hold on. But what's more likely though? Because remember, you're still talking about a team that was depleted. They still had their pieces out. So, and we're talking about the Lakers going against Memphis. Okay, they're gonna have a couple guys out, but at their guard position, at their wing position, and guess what? LeBron James was sucking up air late in that game today too. He was tired as hell down the stretch of this game. So y'all don't understand the minutes
play
add
45
up in
every
a 7-game
night.
series. The minutes add up, bro. So I'm gonna say it's like this to you, dog. Y'all, hey, like Shaq said, they losing 2 off the rip. John them finna run them boys out the gym. Trust me, they finna push the rock on them dudes. Make LeBron James them have to sprint the court, get back. They're gonna have to double AD, get the ball out of his hands. And guess what? Now we're gonna see if all those other guys that y'all praising about, we're gonna see if they can hit shots, not in the bubble, but under pressurized situations with 25,000 or 20,000 fans screaming on your throat, talking all kind of stuff to you. And Shaq
It's going down to the wire in Game 3. It's going down to the wire, so that's going to be a coin flip.
Facts. Hey, Shaq, if this game's in Minnesota, the Lakers lose this game tonight. So you think about what's going to happen in Memphis if they go to Memphis.
I hear the point. I hear the point where Anthony Edwards didn't have a great game 100%, but then you're forgetting that outside of LeBron and AD, damn near everybody on the Lakers besides Schroder had a bad game too. So like it could work both ways. It's just Anthony Edwards didn't show up, but you had Mike Conley have 23 on 6 threes. You had Karl Anthony Towns play well. Even Kyle Anderson played really well on defense and offense. Huh?
Cat didn't do anything in the whole team on the last 4 or 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Cat didn't do anything for the last 10 minutes.
That doesn't discount everything else that he did in the game.
Hold on. Listen for Cat. He never closed the game last year. They had leads like this and lost those games because Cat disappeared down the stretch. Cat completely disappeared down the stretch of this game, bro. From the last 4 minutes of the entire overtime, Cat and Ant-Man had to be like 2 or what? 13, something like that. Bro, that was horrible.
Cat got nasty. But he was going crazy though. He was going crazy. He does that early, and he doesn't close the game. Go back and watch that shit. That's why.
But that wasn't the point. That wasn't the point, though. That wasn't the point. The point was you just bringing up Anthony Edwards as if nobody else on the team was stepping up to the plate and playing outside of himself. That's not accurate. When we could just look at the Lakers, say LeBron and AD played great, but they literally only had Schroder and nobody else stepped up to the plate. I don't expect that to be happening throughout the postseason at all. I don't expect that to be a consistent thing. I don't expect D'Angelo Russell not to hit a 3. I don't expect Austin Reeves to play the way that he played for the whole entire time. I don't expect any of that.
Okay, let me ask you a question. When have you seen Austin Reeves in those situations?
We haven't.
Right. Okay. So how can you trust him?
But you acting like Memphis. You acting like Memphis didn't have problems last season with the Timberwolves. You acting like Memphis. You acting like Memphis didn't have problems last season with the Timberwolves blowing leads with their immaturity and their young problems.
I'm just touching a couple of your points. I just want to ask you, and I wanted to ask you as well about Malik Beasley. How do you know he's going to hit shots? How do you know a lot of these other guys are going to be hitting shots, bro? I'm just saying, dog. A lot of them ain't been tested like that.
But it works both ways. You could apply the same energies to the Memphis Grizzlies. You can, especially with the fact that they don't have a lot of 3-point shooters like that, and that plays to the Lakers' strength because they won't have to have a lot of guys on the perimeter because they'll be able to let them guys shoot, and AD can rim protect, Vanderbilt can rim protect, and then they could go out and transition because of that. That plays to the Lakers' hands. This is a great matchup for the Lakers because of their inability to space the floor at an elite level.
Dale, what did you see?
Lakers
I'm curious. With Memphis.
Yes.
This is come on now. Dale, come on. Like against the Kings, I would be that confident with you.
I hate Dillon Brooks.
Against the Kings?
I hate Dillon
Brooks is a social media god. What do you mean?
Everything he got going from is the reason they're going to lose in 6.
That's bad mojo.
Lakers going to lose game 1 by like 9. They're going to win game 2 by like 5. They'll win both in LA. They'll lose game 5 and they'll win game 6. I hate Dillon Brooks.
I think
and
that the Lakers
stands for.
Lakers can get out of round 1, but they're not getting past round 2.
Yes, I didn't like AD tonight. So you said AD played good. I didn't like AD tonight.
Why?
Like
I didn't.
Wait, hold on. Go.
If he dominates Memphis like how AD should,
no,
like how the regards I hold him in, but tonight was kind of like I don't want to say soft. It was just loose as hell.
Tell me more, Del. Please elaborate, because I thought AD played well.
No, I didn't like. Okay, I liked him aggressive on the rebound. His best play was the end. He got the rebound. He elbowed catch run into the ref. Oh, ref, he elbowed me.
Yeah.
All of that. No, don't want. That was good, but the foul, missing AD type shots.
Brown's
Schroder
off the glass was nasty
we all
too.
agree.
Schroder was 1,000% MVP.
Okay, we agree.
1,000%.
Bron bozo-ness came to the end, but he made up for it.
Brown was a little bit.
Darvin Ham, your sideline out of bounds is looking very suspicious. I don't understand how they just waiting for the ball for your players to fall in their hands. I don't know why nobody said anything about
and Reeves
that.
had to call the timeout on the second one because he was so shook to throw that pass, but I wouldn't have called that either.
And then the third one, turnover. It's like, all right, Darvin Ham, we got to do something. But other than that,
turnover was nasty.
Versus Memphis. I don't like Dylan Brooks. I'll say that for the duration of the show. And that's that.
What about LA versus the Nuggets? I was starting to look towards that at the beginning of the third, and I was feeling comfortable.
I'm scary for the Nuggets if they play Minnesota with Cat and Rudy Gobert, two bodies that could switch around on Jokic. But let's see if that happens. Then I'll go into the bank of Minnesota, giving the Nuggets a little scare. I don't want to get there yet.
With Gobert. A little scare is like what, 4-2?
I don't know, a little game 7, maybe losing by 18 in Denver.
Wow. Minnesota taking Denver to game 7
by 18 is crazy.
No way. I don't see that.
If Cat keeps playing this aggressive, I could see it.
Cat had a really unique game tonight. Like, he literally was draining everything, and that was good for his psyche, and it still didn't help him down the stretch. And he's coming back off of an injury that he tried to act like he re-aggravated.
He got tired.
Doesn't he look a little bit bigger than usual? Or was that just me?
You like
maybe he was out for a while.
Heavy.
Remember, he hurt his toe. He was out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting that top of the key threes, just chucking them at the rim. But I don't think Anthony Edwards plays that bad for the rest of the playoffs. But I could see his psyche
for the rest of his career.
Yeah, I seen his psyche being destroyed because down the stretch he was making like hesitant passes that could have been travels if he didn't pull it together.
Bro, he had to be dealing with something that was bugging him like.
No, it can just be an off night, and we can respect that. Like, these guys aren't superheroes.
Off night, but
like, it was just an off night.
A 7-point off night. A 7-point off night in the play-in.
9 point.
Not same thing. 9-point off night in the playoff.
I thought we were going to see last year's playoffs. Anthony Edwards.
I know Patrick Beverly was watching like, haha.
I think Schroder plays unbelievable in this first round. Like Rondo-esque. I think he's going to shoot the piss out of the ball. That
Rondo-esque is a stretch.
Against Memphis?
I think it's going to be Rondo-esque. Yeah, I don't think he's not scared, and he's playing for money. Schroder was looking like when they were about to offer him that massive contract, he's looking like he's coming for that get back. Like, that's what happens in the playoffs.
Who's this guy at the
stretch
bottom?
that they've had? This is what happens.
That's FYF.
Who's this kid?
FYF.
Kid.
FYF.
Oh, the GOAT? Maybe.
FYF stand for.
Wait.
F your feelings.
Oh, that's kind of fly, actually.
What? Yeah.
I can't
I
cuss.
was about to
F your
think of an
feelings.
acronym. Yo, listen.
Lakers
That's
don't get out
fly,
the first round. Lakers lose.
What
Lakers
does
can't.
FYF stand for? Did he say it?
F your feelings.
Yeah.
F your feelings.
And Lakers can't beat Memphis.
Introduce me to your new pal.
How am I new?
I've never seen this. Introduce me to your new pal.
I don't know if he's ever seen you either.
Right.
Oh my God,
Let's make an introduction. Hey, FYF, I'm Del.
Hold on. What's good, man?
How are you?
What's good, Del?
Where are you from?
Oh, my God. Arizona. I'm in Arizona right now.
West Coast.
West Coast, man. I feel like I've been on a panel with him before. I guess I haven't, though.
Del, who's the doppelganger, though?
I can't even see. He got the low / fluent thing going on.
Nah, I got you. I got you. Here you go.
That's Fred.
Yo, what J's are in those cubbies?
Oh, that's nice.
Cool,
You
Greg.
look like Martin Luther King.
Mostly 13s and 12s. It's a little bit of everything.
I have a team. Yo, don't start with me today, bro.
I
haven't been on this screen with you in months. Please don't start.
It's been a while.
Oh, no. We didn't get Bob's take on light the team beam.
Why are you trying to disrespect us today, Shaq?
Nah, I feel like I sent you an innocent stray that I didn't want to. But I feel like if LA would have been playing with this same roster since the beginning of the season, they would have probably finished 4th in the West.
4th in the West. That's cool.
Are we afraid of the Suns? Because I'm petrified.
I think everybody
I feel like everybody's writing that off, and that's insanity to me.
The Warriors going to the chip.
Listen, if the Suns stay healthy, they're going all the way. There's nobody beating that team.
Yes. I don't know.
They're going to be lucky to get out the first round.
Does? Based off of what? This imaginary defense in the league, Kevin Durant, nobody can stop him with Devin Booker to his right side. That's the problem.
You see the record?
But he had Kyrie and lost.
No. D-Book and Kyrie are two totally different recipes. I'm sorry. I'm taking D-Book.
You taking D-Book over Kyrie?
Yeah, I'm taking D-Book over. He's more of a knockdown shooter. I'm taking him. I'm sorry. Kyrie will have a wide open trip and then dance for it too, which I'm not mad at. There's no knock to Kyrie. I just think Devin Booker is a better complementary player than Kyrie Irving. To KD.
He is a better compliment because he's.
I don't think they have enough scoring to beat Golden State if they match up there in the Western Conference Finals.
But I still have the Warriors be in them. I do.
Like, I mean, you
know how. Well, it depends if Wiggins playing.
He's not going to score under 28 points this entire series.
But Shaq, how do you go from getting swept with Kyrie to being a terrifying menace everybody's petrified of with Devin Booker? It's like, Devin Booker's not that much better.
The main
than Kyrie,
difference.
Devin Booker's a terrifying menace.
I hate that you don't take culture into basketball, Bob. You just feel like it's just
take culture.
Like Brooklyn Nets or the Suns are the same exact team. It's the same.
Yeah, I mean, but now y'all, but you
plug and play, right? It's not like 2K where you switch teams, but the same person is controlling the.
Well, I don't play video games. I don't know nothing about no 2K.
Okay, but you just told me, you just compared the Suns culture to the Brooklyn Nets culture, Kyrie Irving to Devin Booker, and asked me how is it the same thing. I think it's entirely different. It's night and day, and they.
You saying like the Suns haven't been dysfunctional for the past 2 seasons, like Yeah, they went to the finals 2 years ago, and then what happened? What happened when they was getting spanked by Luka? They was getting spanked by 50 with Luka, and then DeAndre Ayton don't even want to be there. Monty Williams don't got the best relationship with the team, so y'all making it seem like it's just peaches with the Suns.
I think it's a way better culture than Brooklyn. That's one, and two. That's like me saying, why is the Kings even in the playoffs this year?
What's that got to do with?
You just bringing up the Kings culture last year to bring it today and add it to another player. A lot of things has changed from Kevin Durant's team last year to his team this year. But you're just still blaming the exact same player.
There has been changes. You're right. There's been changes, but I'm saying, is it that much better? That's all I'm asking.
I like how you just gave that one up. Light the beam.
I'm not giving it up. I'm saying like, what do you mean? I don't understand how is it so much better over there than it was over here?
Ox, I got a question. If Minnesota drafts Curry, is he not the same player? And do we blame that on Minnesota's culture? They would have done something to mess that up.
I don't think it would be as successful. I think it would have the same skill set. I don't think it would have looked the same without the culture, without Draymond Green, without Klay Thompson. Klay makes it easier for him. So no, I don't think it would be the same. But I think he wouldn't be a better player. Just would be less decorated.
I didn't get to talk to you guys about Kyle Anderson and Rudy Gobert situation. I've experienced locker rooms like that, and Gobert is out of there.
Oh yeah,
and they're gonna get a nice haul for him too. That's the crazy part. The same haul that they gave up, they're about to get back about 80% of that. I don't know whether it's gonna be in. Dub, if you don't think that organizations aren't like begging for this turmoil so that they get a chance for Rudy Gobert, it's always some illusion like, oh, he's going to come to our team. It's going to be much different. It's the DeMarcus Cousins syndrome. Everybody thought they could fix Boogie, even though I'm not saying Boogie's the same person, but I'm just saying Gobert is no Boogie. Well, if he gets around the right roster and the right teammates that act a certain way, he's going to flourish. He just needs to be pampered a little bit.
I don't think a team would, based off the Timberwolves resume and what happened with that, I don't think the teams are just going to sit here and try to match whatever the Wolves gave up for Rudy Gobert. I just don't think that.
Not match it entirely, but the firepower is going to be extremely nice. Extremely.
Yeah. They'll get some pieces for Rudy Gobert. His contract is a big issue, and then on top of that, like bringing up Boogie's kind of nasty because you act like the reason why.
No, don't do this. Don't do this because you're thinking of Boogie now. You're thinking of the Boogie now, not from 8 years ago when he was unplayable after Sacramento. You're not thinking about that. You're thinking of the current Boogie that's very humble. He's very humble. His ego is down, so I get it, but we got to keep it a buck. Boogie was kind of unplayable in any organization he went to.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying the teams that Boogie played after the Sacramento Kings.
He got hurt after the Pelicans year, and he was never the same.
All right, though.
Then he went to the Golden State Warriors. What are you talking about, bro?
So why is he not in the league now? Is it because of his injuries or does his reputation precede?
He can't play.
He just worked out for LA.
He can't play. I'm about to answer.
He just worked out for LA.
And
they signed Tristan.
The resume could be a part of that, but a big portion of that he's not the same.
I don't think Rudy has the same. Like, he literally almost started COVID in the NBA, and that was just kind of swept under the rug, and that's just been just released from our minds. But if you go look at that clip, it's pretty bad, but we just all forgot about that. They don't want to attach that to Rudy Gobert. They don't. And rightfully so. Whatever. It is what it is. It was an honest mistake. It wasn't anything malicious I mean, it was pretty nasty. But I don't think Rudy Gobert is going to get that attached to him. Any team that wants to win, like Miami.
No, that's terrible.
Bam's out of there.
We shouldn't even.
I think Golden State should go after him.
Give up Rudy for Bam Adebayo? Hell,
they got the pieces to go get him. I think Golden State that would be the best fit.
What would that trade look like? Or what would
Kuminga? It would have to involve Kuminga. I would assume, but I don't know exactly.
They would
how
have to
it
sign it and trade Kuminga, wouldn't they, to like some massive deal?
Could they even do that?
When is his contract up? If his contract was up, they could do a sign and trade with Kuminga, I think, because they own his bird rights. So I think they can do that.
No way they let go of Jordan.
It would have to be like 4 years, and it would have to be like average league salary. So next season, that's probably going to be like 11.4, and then they can spike it up in the last 2 years.
They're not trading Draymond. That would have to be an
offer sheet from a team. So, yeah, that's tough.
I don't know if they'll be able to trade Draymond. I think, isn't Draymond a free agent next year?
No, he's an option, player option.
Oh, player option, yeah.
Haven't you seen the rumors?
What's the rumors? I haven't seen it.
Draymond and Bron to the Mavs.
No, I haven't.
Is Kyrie going to be there?
I saw something today about the Mavs are confident that they can re-sign Kyrie, but bro, I don't know what's going on over there in Dallas, so who knows? It's a crapshoot at this point. Just after the way that this year ended, I have a feeling that next year is going to suck. Unless they have some serious conversations and yeah, this year did suck.
But how do you expect those two to coexist that fast? Like, you give them an off season, they're
bro.
Much
that's
better.
not what it is. That's not what it is. I'm not concerned about Luka and Kyrie. I like Luka and Kyrie. I actually think that's the best backcourt in the NBA. They stick together. There's other issues in the front office, the locker room. I have no idea what it is. It's not them playing together, being on the floor together. It's other stuff. Luka doesn't look happy.
Dude.
Jesus.
Jetty, do you know something we don't? Are you getting
bro, just
talking pretty confident there. I just left it at Luka and Kyrie. I think that's a trash package with no defense surrounding it.
Well,
I told you what they got to do.
I agree.
Already.
I think you need. I agree. I think you need to go get like a piece or two to help on the defensive side of the ball. But
JD, if you're gonna have Kyrie and Luka next to each other, they have to shoot threes a whole lot better to make up for all the points that they're giving up. All the twos they're giving up on the other end, they have to shoot a lot better from three and less streaky. I'm not saying that they're not good 3-point shooters, but it has to be almost elite, night in and night out. It just doesn't feel. It's just weird. It's a weird combo. It's fun to watch.
Dallas.
Trade Luka.
Please don't. But maybe.
Damn.
Shit.
What's a bonus?
Bro, I don't know.
Hell no.
Somebody said, somebody on Twitter said that Luka is giving him like the mellow vibe.
Oh yeah, that was Colin Coward.
I've seen that.
How do you guys?
He's mellow.
What do you guys think about that?
That's a bad take.
It's a bad
That was
take.
a bad take. I didn't like that take. It's too early to even try to even say anything like that. He has 6 more years.
It was a very interesting take.
That was just a bad take.
I didn't really understand like what angle he was going for.
Like he's just gonna be around and not win anything and kind of just get his numbers. I think that's what he was alluding to.
No, it's more like he's a black hole.
He's not though.
I know he's not, but that's what he's alluding to. He's a black hole. That's why.
Would
Kyrie will be a great fit in Miami.
Bro, Kyrie's
actually.
a good fit anywhere.
I've been telling people that Kyrie to Miami will be phenomenal for us.
Kyrie has yet to be a good fit anywhere though, except with LeBron. We keep thinking he's going to be a good fit. He really hasn't been a good fit anywhere outside of LeBron.
He was a good fit in Boston that first year. I mean, until he got hurt.
I mean, but the thing is, it was short-lived. I mean, he's going to have to find a home somewhere. I don't know who or where, but he hasn't had any real success without LeBron. So I would assume he's going to seek another destination that involves LeBron. That would be his smartest move because nothing else has worked.
Are we taking Kyrie over?
That's such a weird take because people act as if injuries wasn't.
He had success this year in Brooklyn with KD until he asked out.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's always something.
Very small sample size.
Yeah.
Kyrie is very small sample size.
They ain't want Shaq. They told him to straighten up. He straightened up. He made the All-Star team where everybody said he wouldn't. He was out here putting up 27. What you call? Tristan Thompson was right. He went on TV and said, "Look, I went in there. I showed y'all what I could do. I shut my mouth. I became an All-Star. Y'all know it was time to pay me. I went in there and said, look, let me get my bread. Y'all said no. It's time to go. I mean, listen, you sign a dude, and if you don't like him,
ticket.
You move him after the season.
Nastier. It was much nastier than that. That's like your girl or whoever girl, my girl, just like kind of like cheating on you for like an entire season and be like, hey, at the very end, just flash on you, be like, all right, I'm ready to get married. I don't fucking trust you. What are we talking about right now? You're gonna try to do the right thing for 2 months and then try to go out there and hoop out and ball out, and I'm just supposed to forget about everything in the same calendar year? No way. I'm taking that L.
But you wanted the girl out too, though. You can't forget that. You didn't want the girl there either.
Because she was cheating.
Hey,
or flirting or alluding. What do you mean, Dub? What type of message are we sending here?
My thing
I did want the girl out. She was a little shaky.
The thing
it was
is,
a little tricky.
The thing is,
or he. I don't mean to be.
The thing is, with Kyrie Irving and LeBron James, there's a lot of things outside of basketball, right? Out of basketball that came to their failures, right? Kyrie Irving against the Bucks. You can't forget that they were up 2-1 on the Milwaukee Bucks until Kyrie got hurt. Boston Celtics. In 2018, they were a team that could have beaten LeBron James. They still went to Game 7 without him. So there's a lot of, and then this season right now, we couldn't see the full potential of the Brooklyn Nets because they weren't able to stay together. So it's a lot of things outside of basketball on why he wasn't successful rather than his actual game.
JD, do we have the other matchups that we can, or if there's some super chats?
Let's see.
I've seen a couple.
Suns, Clips. We got Kings, Warriors, Grizzlies, Lakers. All right, let's go over to East. Cavs, Knicks. See you, Cavs. Round 1 exit. Like I said at the beginning of the year.
What?
See you, Cleveland. Adios. They're getting wiped by the Knicks. That's crazy.
I would bet every penny I got on Cleveland.
JD, come down off
There's
there.
No way.
JD, come down off that hill, bro.
How many packs of top ramen you want to put on
This
it?
could literally be a
That's
sweep.
fire.
This could literally
I
be a
got a
sweep.
full, 12.
It could literally be a
flavor?
sweep.
I agree. The
Cleveland can
Cavs might
sweep
get
them.
sweeped.
I doubt.
Yo, Donovan Mitchell is about to go so ballistic in this the whole entire playoffs, like he always does. Like bubble Donovan, like that's spooky.
It's not even
Did
gonna
you
be
see
close.
Jalen Brunson last year in the playoffs?
Oh my God, Jalen Brunson, man, stop it. Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, no way, man.
Okay, I agree with Julius Randle. That's a crapshoot, but Jalen Brunson's going to average 30 in this series.
They got two number 3s leading their team. They got 2 3 guys leading their team.
That's nuts. Jalen Brunson is at
third
least
option.
He's a second option.
No,
in
he's
a
not
lot
a
of
second
places.
option on a good team. He's a third option at best. He's a third option on a good team. On a good team, he's not going to be a second.
My bad. Who? Brunson or Randall?
Brunson.
He could be with Joel
and
Embiid and play very well.
Julius Randle.
Why was Brunson capping like he was trying to go back to Dallas?
Bro, if
I hated that take.
If he went back to Dallas, easily.
No, like he was never gonna leave. My bad. That was a bad story that came out. That was capped too.
Let's not.
What was the story? What was the story?
Let's not talk about
that Dallas was playing. He wanted to re-sign there. I don't know if it would have been like a mid-level exception type deal, but an earlier on deal. And then they wanted to, I guess, to wait till summer and see how the market was panning out.
Yes.
And then it turns out his dad was like,
the pooch on it.
That makes sense. I mean, he's just being honest. Like I told you, everyone before, I don't think Jalen Brunson really wanted to leave Dallas. They just didn't want to pay him, or they wanted to wait and see. So I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, hold on. I'm just confused as to why we think that Cleveland's just going to mop the Knicks after the way that
Cleveland has
the
potential. Cleveland has the potential to be in the Eastern Conference Finals, bro.
Thank
No,
you. I've
Cleveland-
been saying
No,
it.
no.
They about to upset the Bucks.
You guys
They're
are
gonna beat the
Dub, is
Bucks.
this your
Look,
first
I know
time
it's
saying
late.
this?
I know it's late,
since
but
the Miami
wow.
Hawks game. Yeah, is this your first time saying this? That they have a chance to be in the conference finals? Or did you say this before Jimmy did what he did tonight? Yeah.
I said it before.
Okay. Yeah. So that means that they were gonna beat the Heat.
I was not high on Heat all season long, Shaq. You know this.
I just feel bad for you.
Nah, Shaq, because that's not even. Well, if they would have, whatever it is, I was already on a time where the Cavs have the best matchup for the Bucks, just based on having Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, even Isaac Okoro. They got a bunch of guys that can slow Giannis down. I think the Cavs have the best chance to beat the Bucks in the East easy, and they're gonna have a easy time with the Knicks. Bro.
Oh boy.
That's
should
gonna
have
be 5 or 6 games.
They
You
are
guys
going
have
to
been
have
playing too much 2K and obviously picking the Cavaliers because if they win round 1, they lose in round 2. Like, what are we doing here? So
I don't know if they beat the. I'm not gonna lie. I think they could beat the Bucks.
They don't beat the Bucks because
really
the Bucks go to the finals. So
I really do think
The
they could beat the
Bucks
Bucks.
Bucks without a healthy Middleton, they're vulnerable. They can be beat by a
They
team
could
with
be.
2 defensive stoppers in the paint.
And the firepower of Donovan Mitchell,
No,
and
Garland
Darius
too.
Garland,
Bro, that,
Garland.
and shit, and Karis LeVert, 2 of those games too.
But
That
with or
might-
without Middleton,
2 of
every
those
series
games is
goes to
elite,
7.
Bobby. Very accurate.
With or without Mitchell, every playoff series with the Bucks goes to 7, and that's scary.
all right.
Giannis is that good, but I guess Jokic is better.
I don't know. I just don't think that. I mean, especially if Drew Holiday is gonna fall off like he usually does on the Bucks, scoring wise. I mean, I think it's gonna be hard for Giannis to replicate what he's been doing in the past 2 seasons. Like, it's kind of hard to top it. So, I get it. Like, we've seen Giannis last season and then season before you, but y'all really think that he's just gonna dominate like that, like every single year? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know, man.
Yes.
Who, Giannis? Yeah, he's unstoppable. I think he's actually the MVP this season. That's why I want to get everybody's take on if anybody has a take on who their MVP is. I think it should
Luka
be
Doncic.
Giannis. Bravo.
Giannis is Giannis went quiet the whole year. I mean, everybody spent so much time talking about this Embiid, Jokic. Giannis was just silently being consistent and dominant. And then when Embiid did the thing where he set out and Jokic's team fell off at the end of the year, then everybody started to take notice. When you look at the numbers, it's like, oh, I don't know how we can deny this. And they're the best team with the best player. Like, everything just kind of lines up to give it to Giannis. I don't see how you don't give it to him.
I
give it to Joel.
MVP is one of the worst awards in the history of sports when they get it wrong. When they get it wrong.
I think that
it's really nasty.
I personally wouldn't be mad at if either three of those guys win MVP this year, though. Like, is anyone going to be mad if Jokic wins?
I'd be a little upset if Jokic wins.
Okay, so
only because
if Giannis wins or if Embiid wins, are you guys going to be mad?
I'll be mad for both of those.
Yeah, I don't really like Embiid.
Because it's a bonus?
I really think it should be Jokic.
Because if we're talking about who's the most valuable player to their team, I think it's hands down Domantas Sabonis. Look at where they were. Look at where they are now. He averaged 19, 12, and 8. He played 80 games this year. And he averaged 19.
Harden has a better case than Sabonis.
Nah. Who's the most valuable player? Who's the most valuable player?
What did Harden average?
Harden has a better.
It would have to be similar to 19, 12. Well, not 12 assists, but maybe I don't know what he averaged.
20 and 10. He averaged 20.
20 and 10. And how many rebounds? 6.
Yeah. 10.7. So really
19, 12, and 8. He led the league in rebounding. He played 80 games. He took a team that hasn't smelled the playoffs in almost 2 decades to the third seed in the West. That sounds very valuable to me.
I don't hate it. It's just if Giannis was off the Bucks, he would be taking a team that wouldn't even make the play-in.
That's not true.
Finals.
They've been winning games.
We wasn't making the playoffs until Domantas came around.
That's not fair to say you've been winning games inside of a system where you know Giannis is going to be there or is not going to be there. But I'm out there. I'm playing with confidence. Over 82 game straights without Giannis Antetokounmpo, where are the Bucks finishing in this year's NBA race in the East?
They'll be in the play-in. 100%. They'll 100%.
I don't even. What 9 to 10? That's fair. I'll give you that.
Where would the Kings be without Domantas Sabonis?
Maybe 8. Also, that's my point. And Giannis' stats are way better than Sabonis's. That's the point that I'm making.
Yo, wait a second. The Bucks would not be in the play-in. The Bucks would probably be 6 in the East right now without.
Yeah, I'd give them 6.
So they would beat the Cavs.
They'll beat.
Yo, with Chris Middleton injured.
How does that even correlate? What are you talking about?
So how? No. Wait. So how? Because you guys say anybody beat the Cavs. Well, that's JD. My bad. But how does Chris Middleton automatically just healthy now? I'm saying without Giannis, no pieces in exchange for him. Because that's similar to the Kings.
They're 11 and 6 this year without Giannis, Shaq.
That's not true. They're 11 and 8.
I don't care.
Stop lying, bro.
They're 11 and 8. Whatever. That's still plus 500.
John Morant.
Hold on, time out. You say that, y'all say that, but y'all never talk about how the 76ers are 11 and 5.
That's because we're not talking about Joel Embiid. We talking about Giannis. And
just know that Dub is gonna get his wish, and Miami gonna get smoked out in that first round.
Hey, I don't know about that. Could be an upset, man. Could be an upset.
You serious after what you saw tonight?
Hey, I really do.
Dub, cut it out, man. Miami looked horrible, man. Cut it out.
Hey, man.
What happened in that game? Was it Atlanta's fierce defense, like the same as Minnesota's?
My bad. Wait, Ticket.
It was Clint Capella on the boards.
Ticket, my bad. Are they 11 and 8 because of the last 2 games where they sat everybody on purpose?
Bro, that goes into it, Doug.
I don't care what their record was. They still had the record like that without Giannis.
Why does that matter? They still didn't have the star players that you're saying they would make the play-in.
No, but I mean, come on.
Have them all season. So that's the point that he's making. Yeah, there's the players that the stars aren't there. So this would be the team that is losing. This would be the team that would be.
That's still
but
plus
this
500.
is the team. This is the roster.
Miles Leonard and Majan.
These boys got so much hate for got so much hate for Giannis. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Playing for a contract and still couldn't get it done if they did lose, because I don't know if that's factual. But that's to me and Ticket's point. You're saying that the team without the stars would somehow miraculously win games, but they couldn't in the last 2 games of the season.
It's a difference between having Drew Holiday, Bobby Portis, and Brook Lopez put into PT, and freaking having Giannis Antetokounmpo playing 38 minutes in a game. Shaq.
I'm taking off one player. And I'm letting you know they are not making a play-in. Y'all only saying that for your argument right now, because what team are they better than that's in the play-in right now without Giannis? The same roster, healthy, with Chris Middleton. What team are they better than? Let's argue.
All we're saying is that you can't.
What team are they better than?
No. Time out, Shaq. All we're saying is you can't act as if Giannis is the sole reason for that team being good. They're just a really good team. They're a really good team, Shaq.
Yes, because of Giannis. The same way Golden State is good because Steph Curry's shooting. What do you mean?
They're as good
much
as they are
easier
because
to
of
guard.
Giannis, but they're still a good team without Giannis.
They're getting wide open looks from Giannis kick. Every time Giannis takes one sniff of the paint, all 5 people have to come in. What does that create? Offense. What are you saying right now, Dub?
Shaq, what are you talking about, bro?
Bro,
You're
that's
acting
true.
as if
That is true,
It's been a long day for you.
You're acting
It's
as
been
if,
a long day for you.
time
I
out.
know.
You acting, no. Watch this. You acting as if Javon Carter without Giannis wasn't putting him good minutes in the regular season. You act like Drew Holiday didn't drop fucking 50 points. You acting like Brook Lopez hasn't been having a career year. What are you talking about, Shaq?
Yo,
Like,
yo,
they're a
Dub,
good
you act
team.
like this corn on the side
They're a
isn't really
good
good
team.
without the
And
ribeye.
this is
you
all-
act like
and
this
this is
mashed
all without
potatoes
Giannis,
with this
Shaq.
dry gravy
This is
over here.
all- no.
Also, it's really
And
tasty.
Shaq,
It's
and
really
this is
tasty.
all- and
This
is
asparagus
all-
back
and
there,
Shaq,
it's
Shaq.
really good, but
And
where
this
the hell is
all-
my
and this
main
all-
dish?
This is
Where
all
is my
without
main dish?
This is all. These guys are doing this all without Giannis, Shaq.
Dub, go to your favorite steakhouse and order a steak, and the steak don't show up on the plate,
no,
but
you
everything
know what?
else does.
You
You're
know
gonna
what?
be
I'll-
mad as shit,
I'll
and you're not
cook
going.
it. I'll cook it.
You're gonna be like,
for
I'd
you
rather
the way
want
I'm-
McDonald's than this.
I'll cook it for you.
But
the way I'm
no,
cooking
see,
it
Shaq,
right now,
that's what I was gonna say. He will be pissed, but it's still better than the play-in meal.
I'm taking a Big Mac over asparagus every time. I don't care.
Nah, it's not. Look, it's not a championship meal, but it's not a playing meal.
Hey,
You know what I'm
Shaq, y'all know who worse than Doug? This dude that's right underneath you, Shaq. This is the worst dude on YouTube, though. Damn. Then his KD cap.
I'm right. I'm back in town.
Bro,
I'm back in
What
town.
you think about some, Shaq? Now I know you probably watched the show today on the panel. This fool says that if KD loses I want y'all to think about this. KD loses in the first round. It ain't no type of effect. Nothing. This is after getting swept last year in the first round. If he comes back again, the Phoenix Suns, a team that went to the finals with their core, it's a year before last. It's no repercussions. To let you say what, Shaq?
Ticket, before you continue, you're lying right now, but it's okay.
Hold on, that's not what you said?
No.
All right.
But KD does have 2 chips. I don't think
Your Ticket, you're blatantly lying, but for you to keep going, let's go. I'm here.
No, I'm saying that's what you
I
said.
did say that.
Stand on what you
I
said,
did
huh?
say that.
Stand on
That's
what you
not what
said.
No, I said Kevin Durant is in a lose-lose situation. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's what I said. Then Low
If
came
he
up
wins a
and said,
championship, I'm counting this one easy.
No,
What's good, Lo?
not that. He's saying if KD lose, which I said will be terrible because they
In the
should
first
be
round.
without Paul George. I said all of this. Literally, I've never said that.
Oh, in the first round. They're not losing in the first
No,
round.
Low said,
Shaq, they're going home in the first round, Shaq.
They're not.
They
BG will
can't.
be back. BG will be back by game 5. By
This
game
Clipper
4.
team is horrible. I don't know why people believe in this Clipper team. It's a bad team.
It's really fraudulent. I believe. I've never believed in this Clippers team. I believed in Kawhi because, okay, Toronto, that was amazing. But I don't think it's enough on this Clippers team. Suns about to really
Shane, where you believe in these Lakers, Lamont?
I don't believe in the Lakers. I picked them to lose to Memphis.
Oh, okay,
It's a
cool.
horrible matchup because the Lakers' biggest problem is they allow good guards. They was allowing Chris Dunn from the Utah Jazz to consistently get to the middle of the lane and pick them apart. What do you think Ja Morant's gonna do? And they too lackadaisical late game.
Nah, they say they got the new age Dennis Rodman, Vandy Candy to put on.
No, they can't contain guards. They can't contain guards on the perimeter, and I don't see them containing Bane and Ja Morant. Now, can they win? Yes,
there, bro.
But can they win? But if I'm go with my feelings, if I go with emotions, and I want to see LeBron advance in the playoffs, yes, I'll pick them. But if I go with just pure basketball logic, I just can't pick. I can't pick the Lakers over Memphis,
and that's where I'm stuck.
I can't. Now, LeBron is good enough to get it done. AD is good enough, but lately, based on what they've shown me lately, late game, they play lazy. They don't play with a lot of energy. They take plays off, just like we saw tonight, how they had the game locked up. But what do they do late game? They do stupid stuff. LeBron, I don't criticize LeBron a lot, but when he had that turnover where Prince got to steal, it's because LeBron wasn't sprinting to the ball. He was jogging.
I mean, it was the 40. It was the, I forget what minute. What was that? The 39, 38. That's why I can shoot Bronson Bell. He was extremely tired, but the angle that he took, thinking poor. like it was very bad. He just extended his hand and just hung Reeves out there to dry. Like everybody's jumping that pass. And what do I have to lose? I can recover. Bron's not about to just get it and go. Bron's gonna get it and then wait for the defense to set up.
Is the worst one than his.
No, that wasn't the worst one. All
That was
five
just an
were
example.
terrible.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and that wasn't even his turnover. That was Reeves' turnover.
I thought it was. I got to be the Bron's turnover. You got to.
I thought it was Bron.
You got to jump to the ball.
Yeah,
no. I'm saying they didn't count it as a Bron turnover. They handed the turnover to Reeves.
But I blame Bron. Like
it was about 7. You can blame Bron on.
Yo.
Now Memphis can completely melt down and give this series away, but they got the better team. They got the advantage, and they got home court advantage. Now if they melt down and internally combust, because what's his name? Dylan Brooke goes into one of these beefs with somebody else, and they lose composure. Yeah, they lose. But just pure basketball talk without all the extra, Memphis should win. They should.
Is AD past his prime, or can he play like a top 10 player ever and just kind of put the team on his back and just dominate the whole playoffs? Because we know he's capable of it.
Only if LeBron stops going after 30-point games. LeBron can't score 30 and this team win a championship. He has to be going 23-9, while AD has to be the lead guy.
If he goes 23-9, the Memphis Grizzlies will sweep them.
No, if LeBron goes 23-9, that means the ball's getting dispersed all over the floor, and AD's getting a whole bunch of touches, and nobody can defend that. That's unguardable.
What did Bron have today?
He had 30
assists,
and they barely scraped out a win.
So 3 more assists is the criteria?
No, what I'm saying is,
instead of turnovers,
over the course of a whole game,
is crazy,
LeBron is
as
facilitating and not chasing points or chucking threes late game, and they are consistently making an effort. Just like
make a dagger 3 though.
He made a dagger 3, but they're barely scraping away. When AD's dominant with LeBron on the floor, the games aren't close. When LeBron is dominant, they're barely scraping out wins.
And they could do anything. I'm sorry, because I watch the whole second. I don't think I see Bron hunting 30 like you guys are saying. Every point Bron got is needed.
He's not hunting shots. What he's doing is I think he's stagnating the offense. He's getting the ball on the wing. He's holding it till 9 seconds on the shot clock, and then he's hoping that AD can get open on the post and throw it in.
That's his whole career, though.
No, that's not his whole career. That's not how he's operated. That's what y'all want to say just because it's just a bad take and you don't want to break down real offense. That's not his whole career.
Bron standing in front of the floor, in 2020 like Luka does now and driving kick to
that's not true, because in 2020, look at Bron's numbers and they won a chip. Closer to what I said than what you are hoping he does.
Wait, when Bron won MVP, he averaged 29.
He led the league in assists the year in 2020.
What did he average in the bubble when they won the chip? Was it 23?
Hold on. His points only went up because 80 got hurt.
AD didn't get hurt in the chip.
AD
was averaging the chip when he won MVP.
AD was hurt.
AD got hurt. AD played 21 games. LeBron played 21 games. It was 27-27. It was 27-8 for LeBron, and then 27.
I love LeBron. I'm not a LeBron hater, but his style of play these last 2 weeks have been stagnating this offense. When Schroder's running that pick and roll or Reeves is running the pick and roll with AD, the offense looks fluid. The ball is moving. When LeBron came back from this injury, the offense has been stagnant. It's been stagnant.
And to be honest, not to today, like even in the overtime, I think I see Bron bring the ball up once or twice. He was passing it off to Dennis. He was
when he got in the clutch, he brought it up every time because Dennis was trailing behind, waiting for it. And he waved him up, but looked at him like
one time. I remember that play. He did that one time. I remember that he did that once. But
he was letting Schroder rock out.
And I don't like Austin Reeves creating because every time somebody pressure Austin Reeves is a turnover.
I feel like he can't dribble. I don't understand why that happened.
He could dribble, but every time it's like
with the pressure, it was like this moment was too big for him. But I think he was tired. I'm shooting Reeves some bail.
Reeves was tired. That's why he was turning over the ball.
I agree.
If you're tired on a basketball court, you're more inclined.
I don't think Bron is hunting, or I don't think he's stagnating the offense. I don't think.
What was Bam's excuse?
And then you're not watching, bro. He's slowing the offense down.
Yeah, what was Bam's excuse, dog?
Bam Adebayo's excuse?
He looked fresh today.
That boy was bad today, man. You win some, you lose some, man.
Yeah, he lost a lot.
Hey, Lo, this fool think Miami gonna stomp on the Bucks. Somebody say this boy John B.
Yeah, he told me on the phone too, bro. He said,
"Hey, all I said was that's the matchup we'd rather have, man. I think the Bucks should win. I'd rather face the Bucks. I'd rather face the Bucks though. The over.
What's the matchup you prefer?
The Bucks. The Bucks over Boston, 100%.
You beating Toronto?
Both sweeps.
Facts, actually.
I'll put money that it's not a sweep.
You beating Toronto?
Yeah, we should
Did
beat
you put
Toronto.
money
If we don't beat
Chicago?
Toronto,
I don't think y'all beat
if-
Toronto.
if we don't beat
I
any
think
of those,
Chicago's
if we don't
winning
beat
that
any of
game.
those boys, yeah, see, this is my
Definitely
problem with
don't beat the
recency. This
Knicks.
is my problem with recency bias, right? Because I wasn't high on Miami all year, right? But now that we lost to the Hawks, now everyone's just switching up on Miami. But
Bro,
a week
That's
ago,
what's supposed to happen.
a week ago,
We
wait,
were
wait,
already
whoa,
switched up on
whoa.
them.
A week ago, everyone was saying, "Oh man, nobody wants to see Miami in the first
I
round."
never said
And
that.
now it's a sweep.
I felt like
Now
that
it's a
was you
sweep.
saying
I
that,
hope
Dub,
not.
as I was
never
watching
said it.
these
I
shows.
never
I
said
felt
it
like
not-
you were
I
saying
never
a lot
said
of
it
that.
not one time. I never said it
Trying to
not one
convince
time.
me. Somebody
I never
was up here
said it. I
saying
never
looked like-
said it not one time.
It looked like an
I hated
open
that
run
take.
that game.
It
Just looked like
did.
That's
open
a-
gym. It was so bad.
It was
That's a
dog.
bad loss, though. I was very surprised at them losing to the Hawks. I'm not
They
gonna
were
lie.
bad.
They
They
got
looked egregiously
spanked.
bad. Horrible.
The Hawks. It was funny because the Hawks didn't even have to try. Like they weren't.
Yeah, like
doing
they didn't
any-
want to win.
At
Bro, they
all.
weren't doing anything on offense where it's like,
I
oh,
told
yeah, that was a
you
good
it's
play.
the
It
part
was
of
just-
Nothing
bro.
special. Just
Stupid.
atrocious.
It's part of the plan, bro. It's a part of the
Team
plan,
is just
man.
What's
egregiously
the plan?
bad.
Get Dame Lillard? Because I think that's who y'all should go after.
I think we should too, but we want to face
We
the
can't do
Bucks,
that.
man.
We don't want none of that garbage y'all got. I don't
Facts.
want none of the garbage Miami got. Which we don't lock Kyle Lowry.
You're a Portland fan. You're a Portland
yeah.
fan.
Oh yeah.
God bless you.
I mean,
That's
you
tough.
can't win them all. Like Miami's
Can't
dealing
win
with
ever.
right now.
When was the last time you won? Was it the
Lillard.
70s?
Yeah, 70s.
God,
I don't care. I mean, my team is my
Yo,
team.
Dub, when's the last time you won?
Yeah, but y'all
LeBron.
was hot.
Yeah.
LeBron.
Yeah,
LeBron.
I know.
Trailblazer.
Yeah, I know. Become a
What?
Lakers fan. We're giving out applications.
Hey,
Nah,
Handing
you're
them
not,
out.
Who's
you're
we?
not a Lakers
What?
fan.
Said-
I'm about to
Did
say,
y'all
you're
get
not,
Lowe's?
he's not a
Did y'all
Laker
get Lowe's?
fan.
I'm not.
Did y'all get Lowe's prediction? Lo, who you got in that first round, Lo, with the Lakers and Memphis?
After what I saw tonight, it might be Memphis, boy. Jesus.
He got the Lakers, man.
Do you how far do you think realistically though? What does that series go to? Because I think they can get 6 games.
Yeah, I think it'll probably go 6, maybe even 7. Only reason why I think it's going to get pushed that far from Memphis side is just because Dylan Brooks and his inability is going to allow a lot of players to kind of play off of him, and that half-court offense is going to look even worse against a defensive unit that's like really tall and sound. So I think there's going to be even worse for them. But I think that the Lakers tonight, like offensively, they still have like a lot of questions that I don't think they're going to be able to answer like anytime soon.
As far as what, like shooting? But outside of like the shooting, what else?
Nah,
Like D'Angelo
like,
Russell?
Anthony Davis doesn't know how to read out of double teams. He has no like reps in the post. LeBron is still having to create way too much for this team. He's not the same athlete. He's not getting to the basket as quickly as he did. Darvin Ham doesn't know how to use Vanderbilt at all. He puts him in the corner. Yeah, really and truly, Darvin Ham is just an egregiously bad coach.
He's terrible.
Terrible.
That is not true, man.
He not to be fair to him, he did a really good job in rotating because I like what he did when he put Rui and Vando on Towns and had AD on Anderson and had him roam a little bit more in that second half. I do like that. But outside of that, like he had like a 4 or 5 minute stretch where Towns was going crazy and had nobody out there and decided to throw Winnie and Gabriel some minutes. Like he was like, "What are we doing, bro?"
Great seed and get the Denver Nuggets. Meantime, the Lakers get the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, the best people
somebody-
that have been aware
Is
of
that Dale? Who's watching?
Memphis Grizzlies. You
Is that you?
You saying
Yes.
to yourself, like,
What do you watch?
Yeah, I'm not
Put it on the
sold on the Lakers. But the problems I have with the Lakers have always been there. Just that like we're this deep into the season and this close to the playoffs, and they still look egregiously bad. Yeah, so I'm if I had to pick, I'd probably still pick the Lakers, but it's 6 or 7, and it could really swing in favor of the Grizzlies.
Sorry, that was the hater Charles Barkley talking.
More importantly, who do you have in the Cavs Knicks series?
Cavs.
JD's.
I can't
Cavs.
wait to come back on the show when the Knicks send the Cavs home.
I have the
said this
Knicks,
at the beginning of
obviously.
the season.
By who?
The Knicks?
You think Julius Randle's going to play well against?
No,
Evan
I think
Mobley and Jared
Jalen
Allen?
Brunson. I think Jalen Brunson's going to play well. Julius Randle
Oh
will
my
have.
God.
He'll have 2 good games in that series.
That'll be lucky if he has 2 good games. You'll be lucky if he has 2 good games.
I think
They'll
he
be
steps
lucky
it up. I
if,
said that earlier in the show. I think he steps it up. He's my surprise pick to step it up this postseason.
They'll be
Julius Randle?
they'll be lucky to get a game out of RJ Barrett.
Yeah, that's
That's
who.
cool.
Been.
No way. You think if you
Bro.
throw money on Julius Randle, that's crazy.
No, I'm not throwing no money on you. I'm just saying.
I'm just
I think
saying, like, if you banking on Julius Randle, it's kind of crazy. Against the number 1 ranked defense. It's crazy.
All right, I can't.
They would be
wait
lucky
for
to
this
not get
series.
swept.
I'm gonna
The
be
Knicks?
locked in on this series.
Yeah, if the Knicks can get 1 game out, I'll be surprised.
I'm confused.
Because Jalen
What?
Brunson can play great, but that's not enough.
Knicks,
Though.
the Knicks can't beat the Cavs. There ain't no
They
way.
can't. They can't beat the Cavs, bro.
They could absolutely beat the Cavs.
Well, I mean, they can, but I mean,
No,
the Cavs are
no,
just-
they can't.
Bro,
No.
you guys are so.
I don't
high
do
on
regular
the Cavs.
season, so how
It's
have the
actually
season-
not that high on the Cavs. It's that I'm that low on the Knicks. I'm not that high.
How have the games been in the regular season? What is this? I really don't know it at all. Like, is Cavs for them in regular season? I really don't know at all. I just want to see what we're up against. Because y'all are really talking crazy about the Cavs right now. They must, Bron and Kyrie must be back.
It's not really. It's
No,
not
we
really
said we got the Cavs
The
winning.
Knicks. It's
You
just
said
how
they're lucky if the Knicks win a game.
Yeah, that's
The Knicks
crazy.
have Julius
I think it's.
Randle,
I think
that's
it's Styles. I think it's Styles. What the Cavs do best nullifies what the Knicks do best.
What do the Cavs
Hold
do
on,
best?
who got home court in that series?
The Cavs do.
Cavs.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I think it'll go 6. I got Cavs. I think it'll go Cavs in 6.
Do you think that Julius Randle is going to struggle against the Cavs, though?
Yes.
Yeah,
Damn.
Oh,
And
damn.
Mobley's playing his best basketball all year. Mobley and Jared Allen. Oh man.
I think JB is probably going to be.
If Julius Randle doesn't turn into a black hole, they'll win the series. But if he decides that he's going to take over,
That's not gonna
then
happen.
they're doomed.
That's not going to happen.
Let
JD, is this-
Jalen Brunson cook.
He's gonna pass
JD,
it to quickly.
is this hate for the Cavs or love
This
for the
is
Knicks?
this is
It's love for
not
Jalen
hate.
Brunson.
This is not hate. This is not love. I said this at the beginning of the season. Everyone was picking the Cavs to go to the finals just because of their
said
roster. And I said they'll be lucky to get out of the first round. So
Bro, who
Nobody
talking to?
Nobody said the finals. They said
Oh.
that they were going to be a really good team.
Hey,
all
let me
right,
ask
fine,
you
not
guys
the
a random.
finals, but people were
regular
for
season
sure
series,
saying they're going to the
Cavs-Knicks.
Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, sure.
Let me ask you guys a random
Oh, I'm
question.
sure.
Do y'all know how close AD was from getting traded after this game tonight?
I don't believe that.
I don't
Shit,
think
the Lakers lose this game. Yeah, hold on, the Lakers lose this game
Regular season,
based
Cavs
off what AD did. If the Lakers lose this game,
Where's
bro,
LeBron?
I don't know. I don't think the Lakers have that much leverage.
Who were they going to trade him for?
Got 51.
Yeah, there's no trade in the NBA that exists for AD.
Gobert?
No,
They'll just get worse. Any trade makes them worse.
no, it'll make them noticeably worse too. On top of that, So, you know.
it's gonna come up. Once they get beat by Memphis, it's gonna come up.
no, it's not. No,
It's never going to come up.
yeah, it's not. It's not going to come up. No,
Nobody's ever going to say that.
Hello.
I'm not going to say no one, but they're not going to take it serious.
They lose to Memphis. We'll get shopping AD this summer.
No,
Bro, you know what they're
not.
going to be talking about? They're going to be talking about LeBron.
That's what
I
it is.
I don't think they're going
Should
to
be.
talk about anything.
They're
I don't
going to be
think
talking
they're
about
talking about
LeBron
Just
leaving.
keep the core.
And most trying to upgrade from D'Lo to Kyrie, but like they're not going to be talking about anything else serious at all. Like not even remotely close.
And they're going to have to try to resign
Hold on. You said
and Reeves.
upgrade? Upgrade what? How many upgrades can you put around?
I'm keeping D'Angelo.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that either, but I mean, I think that will be a
I
conversation.
feel more comfortable with Kyrie. I do, but I just like the fit with D'Angelo. I feel
You
like
got to
it's
keep
less-
Reeves and D'Angelo should be the priority in the offseason.
Yes, that should be the priority.
Hey, Lo, Dennis Schroder looked better than Reeves tonight, man. I don't know about you.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they're not going to be able
One
to force
game.
Schroder. They're not
It could
going to
be-
be able
Hold
he
on.
could be-
Hey,
he could be
Shaq, you're
better
not
than
going to Kyrie route. You're not going to D'Lo in a trade for Kyrie route. You're not doing that.
I can't get behind Kyrie. I'm sorry. I just can't. It's just too many question marks. I just can't. I can't put the Los Angeles fan base through that. For what?
to get an upgrade at the point guard position.
No, I don't think he does it in
Down
LA.
the
I
stretch, maybe.
don't think he pulls some stunts in LA out of respect for Kobe.
I agree, but it's just like, is that what we're going off of? And then the other way, he'll say, if he does pull something, he'll, out of respect for Kobe, he told me to be myself. It's just no winning with this guy. I have to be true to myself. Even though I'm in LA, I have to be true to myself. But I like what he's doing in Dallas. Like, it's cool. Like, it seems like him and Mark Cuban have a nice little relationship where Mark Cuban is fake understanding him until he pulls a stunt. You never know somebody until they pull a stunt. So, of course, you understand Kyrie and you don't believe the headlines because of what?
Sometimes you gotta take a risk, Shaq.
He burned all his
Of
bridges.
course, everybody's going to take a risk, but for him to sit there and say all the stuff that I'm reading about Kyrie, I don't see that guy. Are you nuts?
I think he's accurate in saying that. Good job, Mark Cuban. Have your own thoughts. Don't listen to what.
It's not about having your own thoughts. These are real things that Kyrie Irving has allegedly done.
He's a good guy.
No one wanted to.
I never said he said he is a good guy.
The Cavs regular season.
You said, "Oh, you said what would happen?"
No one wanted to say the Knicks won Cavs 3-1 regular season.
Yeah, I didn't want to say.
Yeah, they won 3-1.
Wait, so everybody up here believes that Kyrie's just this changed person? I just want to get a head count.
Well, I wanted to ask you.
Really, it's not really.
No, but everybody's being quiet about it. I just want to get a head count.
I
don't really care too much though. He's just a better player than D-Lo.
He's just a better player. I don't think he's changed. He's just a better player.
Okay, I see what we're doing. All right, let's move on.
But at this point, you're only signing Kyrie to 1-year contracts.
No, let's get off of Kyrie.
Somebody will sign him long term. It's just.
Will they though?
Yeah, somebody.
I'm not.
Yes. All 30 teams, somebody will give him a max full.
Maybe Dallas, but
Orlando, all the bad teams in the league. Somebody.
Orlando.
I'm saying all the teams in the league. If Kyrie wanted a max deal, he could go get one. There's a team that has money for him and will give him all the years.
I don't know if Orlando's on that list of teams, but
yeah, I guarantee you, if he wanted to go to Orlando, he would be on Orlando. If he wanted to be there,
if he wanted, but I don't think they're signing Kyrie.
I don't think so. I'm just saying, if he wanted a max contract, there's a team out there that'll give it to him.
He'll re-sign a max with Dallas. Dallas has no choice.
Yeah, Dallas don't have a choice. Yeah, they can't. They can't let him walk for nothing.
Yeah, that is true.
What they can do is try and do a sign. That's why I asked Shaq about the Lakers. And they can try and do is sign a trade with the Lakers. Go get D'Lo.
LeBron wants Kyrie.
See if the Lakers are stupid enough to give you Vanderbilt or somebody else with them, or Beasley, or you can get Beasley's contract because that makes the numbers work. That way, that gives you more shooting if you're the Mavs, but you do need defense.
They are not doing that. Hell, that's a horrible.
Yeah, I don't see why Dallas would do that.
Feels good with Luka, how he plays.
No.
Wait. You saying what? What are you saying right now? You saying they're gonna trade? Never mind.
Beasley, I don't think Dallas wants to give up Kyrie for D'Lo.
No. D'Lo.
They might not have a choice though if he just walks on.
They're not going to make lateral moves. They're going to try to
but
add
Kyrie
to what
said
they
he wants
have
to be there.
Better.
Yeah,
so it makes it difficult.
Kyrie says a lot of things. He says a lot.
Wait, he said that?
Now we're back on this. So what are we doing with Kyrie? We talking about Kyrie or we not? I don't know.
Kyrie says a lot of things.
I don't want to talk about Kyrie.
I don't know, there's no way that y'all saw this game and y'all thought it was like a good game for the Lakers, right?
No,
I don't think anyone
see him with the Hawks though.
Okay,
you got to see him with the Hawks in a deal for Trae Young.
No,
Trae Young's not getting traded.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Trae Young should go to.
I think that was fake. I think Trae Young wants to be traded. I think his camp pushed that out there, but I don't think the Atlanta Hawks put that out there.
His camp pushed it. The Hawks want to trade him.
Yes,
Kyrie got the possibility of.
I believe that Trae Young wants to get traded, and he's pushing the narrative. He's using his camp to push the narrative that.
I'm saying, but he signed the clutch.
That don't have nothing to do with anything.
He signed the clutch. Hold on, he signed the clutch. No.
The clutch, you're moving.
Yeah, there was. there was
out of there.
There was a report that came out 2 months ago that said that Trae Young made the trade to the Lakers this summer.
That's fire. Did you just throw your phone inside of a bottle?
Have this report there. No. Then right after that, he signed with Rich Paul.
He said that Trae Young. He said that Trae Young could be requesting a trade to the Lakers. That's what he said.
Somebody put a silencer on your phone.
Take it.
You need to smack
phone out the plastic bag.
That might go wild.
That's clutch. Somebody's clutch doing
silencer.
So everybody agreed that the Lakers win was a bad win.
Bad game. They played a bad game, but they still won. So
okay, cool. All right, cool. That's all. I'm happy we agree with that.
Well,
I heard y'all blaming a lot of LeBron, even though I think AD should hold a lot of onus as well.
No, we blame
AD played bad.
Yeah, we blame Bron and
really,
AD.
man. Okay, maybe my analysis
blaming
on
I'm blaming.
I think they
really
in 6 though because I hate Dylan Brooks and I think he messes everything.
But
I agree.
Couldn't y'all take a positive out of today with the Lakers? Like, because
you can.
Some of these games get ugly, and if you can win these ugly games, and that's a sign also that you can finish close games at the end, even if it's ugly. This is a game they should have lost. They should have lost this game.
Twice.
And the fact that they won this game probably could lend more ammo to the people that say that Lakers can go farther in the playoffs. They won an ugly game that they should have lost. That's the sign.
But that's
of a
the
good team.
problem because Memphis is going to run them off the court that first game. Just
They're
waiting.
not going to
That's
have.
the problem.
They're not going to have legs to make it further. Than
No,
the
I don't
second
think
round.
the Lakers haven't breathed until probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's the only day they could like literally just breathe. We made it to the playoffs, 7 seed. Then they got to pick themselves back up and say, "Oh, let's think about Memphis." Because the last
No, do
2
you
months
think
been
LA
what? Bron injury, fighting for playing, fighting for position. They literally came out. They got to win. Now they know, all right, win the playoffs. Tomorrow we'll relax and breathe and clear our mind. And then it's playoff mode. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
think
that rhythm, being able to play a game and get your rhythm early, that carries a little bit of weight going into that series too. Memphis, a young team sitting at home, we know what they be doing in their free time, looking at Ja Morant's IG. Are they going to be locked in that first game? Can they slip
that's
up?
mad funny, though.
It's a parade inside my city. Yeah.
Yo, does anybody think LA can win game 1?
I think they can. If they have to steal game 1 to win the series.
I think they could win
I
game
don't
1
know
at
that-
halftime, but end up losing the game.
I don't know if they have to still game 1.
Game 1?
You said
Yo,
what?
you think they can win game 1?
You
Yeah.
think Lakers winning game 1 now?
I'm trying to puzzle piece what Ticket is saying.
Do you think they can win game 1?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Tough. It's tough.
I'm gonna say no. Actually,
I think they should just rest, to be honest.
they should
Rest
rest.
Bron or AD.
It's unconventional, but this in Darvingham. He has it in him to just
He's a
just
terrible
rest and
coach.
try to
When
win
is
games.
the game?
Crazy.
Sunday?
Darvin Ham is
They're
just.
gonna have to
Get
go on
fired.
an investigation.
That's
would
the
get
that's
fired.
the thing. They play until Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the next time they play, so they have time.
They play Sunday.
Yeah, that's a lot of what?
Oh, they
That's
play
a lot.
Sunday. Oh,
Yeah, they
Sunday.
play Sunday. They got
Oh yeah,
time.
they gonna
They
be
good.
good.
Yeah, they all right.
If they
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
Oh, yeah,
adjustment.
they got plenty of time.
Nah,
When he
Ticket.
put
What
LeBron on
That
the
is
bench,
a
they made
long
good
ways
defensive
away.
run, bro.
Wait, what'd you say, Ticket?
I said D-Ham made a good adjustment. When he had LeBron on the bench is when they made that run and they played better defense.
I think it had more to do with Towns on the bench, but I guess.
I like the basis of this game though, like the
Towns-
aggressiveness.
Towns
Like
is
the
cooking
ref let some
everybody.
stuff go. Like it felt real rugged, and I liked that game. It looked sloppy, but it was rugged, and I didn't have a problem.
Yeah, I
It's a
hate
fun
games
game to
like
watch. If the Grizzlies-Lakers series goes to 7, who wins that?
Lakers.
that.
I'm gonna go
If,
with
if it goes to that far, I do think the Lakers can win it, without a doubt.
I think the Memphis Grizzlies win that game 7-0. I think the Lakers will be too tired.
That is true. That's a good.
Lakers
Bro,
is-
that
Lak-
fatigue is overrated. That's
With
kind of
LeBron,
overrated.
looking at how LeBron looks though at times, I don't know.
No, it's
No,
kind of
it's a lot. But FYI, when you got mental fatigue and body fatigue both playing a part, it's damaging. Like it's
It
not
is.
just like you can just like it's tough. It's tough.
No, I
It's
know
not
it
overrated.
is. I understand. I just feel like LeBron been through this so many times. I think his ability to not get mentally fatigued, especially this early on, is gone. I think he'll be fine.
He was tired tonight.
LeBron looked
Well,
great.
no.
for
No,
45
he
minutes,
was
though.
physical.
Oh, he was physically tired.
That's
Yeah,
what
of course.
That's what
But
I'm talking about. Physically
But
tired.
I think he'll be fine, man. I think they'll be fine.
I think I'm talking about physically tired. Let me be clear. I'm talking about physically tired. I don't know about LeBron.
Lakers are gonna beat Memphis. I don't know why we keep talking about.
I say that as well, but tonight, Schroder, and then after that, I think the
Dub, I
Warriors
got,
are gonna.
Dub, I got
beat
Memphis
the
in 5. Bro.
Listen,
I think the Warriors are gonna beat the Kings, and I think the Warriors are gonna beat the Lakers.
you think the Warriors are gonna beat the
I
Lakers?
think the Kings
Yeah.
steal the first round.
Yeah,
not mad.
Warriors
Got
is lighting
Memphis, I got
that
Memphis
beam.
in 5.
Is that a steal? If Bobby's team has a, come on now, Bobby, like the beam, bro. They disrespecting you, bro. Come on, dog. That's ridiculous.
AD almost got hurt again tonight. Yeah, I got Memphis in 5, bro.
Almost.
Bobby, come on.
Memphis
You know,
is
they
You didn't see that? You didn't see him tonight?
AD
You
for
didn't see
sure
AD when he got
definitely
hit?
almost
When he
got
hit?
injured a couple times.
I didn't see it.
But Memphis isn't like.
Nah,
I don't
AD
think
was
Memphis
looking
is
for an
proven
exit.
either though. Like everyone
Memphis
thinks
is
they're
not
so
proven.
Memphis is not proven. You're right.
You see
they're
what I'm
not.
saying? Like
They're
they're not that, and they have Dylan Brooks.
They were
Yeah.
blowing leads last season with the Timberwolves. Didn't they
Yeah.
both blow 2?
Yeah, both, and that's
leads
the
in
reason
same
why I
game?
was like, bro, the Timberwolves are still the exact same team that they were last year. They still blowing.
And what's
leads.
worse about the Wolves compared to the Grizzlies is that the Grizzlies can't shoot like the Wolves.
Yeah, that is true.
It can't shoot like them. So it's like that plays to the Lakers' strength, bro.
Everybody all of a sudden gets a jump shot when they play the Lakers.
Yeah, I think Bane. I think
not
Bane
Dylan
goes
Brooks.
Dylan Brooks
I'm telling you, watch. Everybody when they play the Lakers find a jump shot.
Brooks won't be getting a jump shot.
I don't know how. They do.
Yeah,
Dylan Brooks will have to turn up.
But Mike Conley can shoot. He's not a 6'3" guy, but he can shoot.
Yes,
he can shoot. But tonight, what he was
right.
He's not gonna. He's good for 3.
He can shoot. But it's not. It wasn't like it's Rudy Gobert.
Dorian Prince went 4-7.
Who's going to be playing at the 5? Who's going to be playing at the 5 for
the
Grizzlies?
And he was wide open.
It might be triple. They're probably going to run smaller with Triple J and Tillman out there, more than likely.
Yeah, it's they going to
but what they're probably going to do is they're going to put Tillman.
Giving him a headache.
No, but I think what they're probably going to do is put Tillman on AD, have Triple J on Vanderbilt, and having Vanderbilt roam around.
On guard John Morant. Don't tell me Dennis Schroder.
It's probably gonna be Vandal.
The whole team's gonna guard John Morant.
It's probably gonna be Vandal with help coming from Dylan Brooks, man. That's what I think.
Did Lonnie Walker play a lot tonight?
He didn't play at all.
Hey, that means Bane gonna get off.
He is Bane is gonna
be a key in the series.
He's not.
Why is Bane? No, Jesus.
Oh,
Baines will be nice, but I don't know. You talking about he getting off? I don't know about that.
Yeah, because he's gonna get a lot of looks in this series.
Who says Kenny Lofton? Why do people think Kenny Lofton's even going to play in the playoffs?
No, he's not playing that series.
He's not going to touch the floor.
The one thing that I am happy about is Steven Adams is not playing. The minutes in which Triple J is going to be out, LeBron and AD just have to be aggressive if they stagger the minutes correctly. Which, to be fair to what's his name? He's been really good at staggering minutes when opposing teams' best players off the floor. So yeah. Also, Triple J is the best player on the team. So,
Adams was the difference. I think he was the difference in the interior when they played the last time.
And he's not playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that gives the Lakers. It's just the Lakers. I can't trust the Lakers right now though. I just can't trust them, bro. They play so inconsistent.
That's facts.
Triple J, that best team, best player.
Triple J ain't the best player. Stop it, Lo.
I know it's late, bro, but
Triple J gonna foul out in the third quarter. That's the way he be playing defense.
I just don't like the. I just feel as if this is just getting swayed by the recency bias of this one game. Why guys think that?
I've had these concerns about the Lakers.
No, about them not being able to beat the Grizzlies.
Hey, Dub, is he gonna attack Triple J's chest though? See, if AD settles for those fadeaways, he gonna bail Triple J out. He's got to attack the basket that entire series to pick up fouls on Triple J, pump fakes, attacking the rack. He can't settle for that fadeaway, that long pull-up jump shot on JJJ.
Which is what he does. So, hey, man.
No, I'm saying he's going to bail JJJ out then.
Yeah, he is, yeah. It will be a parade in the city.
Right, parade in the city's hilarious.
It's late. Let's get on up out of here. That was fun, though. Got the OGs back. Fire. Nice little recap. Thank you all for
I am actually.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like
actually, really quick, I was watching the first episode with me, you, and Dale and JD, like when it was just Player's Choice at the beginning, and that's a really funny episode. I think it's when we did an all-time draft.
It was right after he was calling you out for your Kawhi take.
Yeah, that was an error.
What'd you say about Kawhi?
That was an error, E-R-A, not E-R-R-O-R. That was an error. Those were the times. That type of error.
It was
like, boy, the good old days.
It was definitely an error that you made on that one. What was it?
Make sure you turn off that flashlight, boy.
It was.
Hey, can't nobody turn that light off.
It was.
You can see that thing from space.
Kawhi's still not a top 10 player in the league.
Kawhi's not a top 10 player.
He's not a top 10 player today.
And claim that Kyrie Irving was better than him.
Hey, if the rules existed like they do now with the 65 game minimum, we wouldn't have nothing to say for Kawhi. It'd all just be
same with Kyrie.
He would have made it. Same
with Kyrie.
He would have been first team.
Same with Kyrie.
No, Kawhi Leonard might be the first player.
We don't have those rules, and Kyrie still don't make first team.
Shaq, you said MJ wouldn't.
Because Kyrie is problematic. That's why.
Shaq, you said MJ wouldn't be. You said MJ wouldn't be top 5 in today's day, right?
You said what?
Shaq said
MJ wouldn't be top 5.
Didn't you say you hate Cat? And then you kind of like slid on him this whole episode.
I still don't like him, but I can't.
I think you like. I think you.
You think Jordan would be top 5 in this league today?
He said he wouldn't be top 5.
Wouldn't be top 5.
No, he wouldn't.
He think Giannis would be better.
Top left.
He think Giannis and Jokic would be better.
And possibly Embiid.
You guys in this era. So you're telling me. So right now, no, we got a minute ticket. And we can revisit this tomorrow, Ticket.
Take his mic.
Ticket. We can revisit this. We can revisit this tomorrow with MJ's efficiency, all that goes in it. In today's era, you guys would still be nut hugging Jokic to get the MVP this season.
JD, can't you mute him?
So
JD?
stop.
Yeah,
so stop it.
JD, can't you
right
mute
now,
him?
you guys will say
MJ.
So you guys will say that MJ deserves every single MVP. You guys will give MJ every single MVP.
JD, don't let him die on this hill, JD.
Yeah, Shaq, who's a 5?
He chose to walk.
MJ would for sure be top 5, but he wouldn't be getting MVPs though.
What does that mean?
That means that you guys wouldn't hold him in the same regard that you hold him in now.
Well,
I get it. Nostalgia is fair. It's a simple argument.
Would he be the best player in the league?
It wouldn't be the same because he wouldn't be able to
if MJ
couldn't three-peat. That's what.
If MJ was in the league right now, who are the players?
Giannis, KD,
that
Steph,
would rival him.
Bron.
You guys would have Jokic over MJ right now.
None of them would rival him.
You guys would have Giannis over MJ right now.
We're asking you.
I know. No.
Giannis?
My takes are based off of the narratives that you guys create. Let me finish, Lo.
Why?
Let me finish.
Why?
You guys will have Jokic over MJ. You guys will have Giannis over MJ. Yes or no? If he was in the league right now.
I wouldn't. But go ahead, keep going.
No. It would be based on what team he was on. If Jordan was on a trash team,
and I say that all the time. I say that.
The team wouldn't be trash. If Jordan was on the team, it wouldn't be trash.
You act like Jordan wasn't on a trash team before.
These are all the arguments that I made.
You heard what I said. If Jordan was on the team, his team wouldn't be trash.
Okay, but Jordan was on a trash team in that.
Yeah, but we talking about prime J. I'm not talking about 85 J.
Hey,
Jordan won the
prime
MVP
J without good
88.
teammates.
And he willed them into the playoffs, man. Stop playing with him.
I'm talking about 96 J.
So basically, MJ's winning every championship. So basically, MJ's winning every championship for the last 10 years. He goes out
if you can't hand check,
that's what you're saying.
If you can't hand check, then yes.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
That's basically what you're saying.
Nobody was hand checking.
So Low, wait, Ticket, real quick. So Low, if he didn't win those championships, he's still the greatest player of all time in his era. I know it's hypotheticals, but it's not true, so we don't have to do that.
It's all hypothetical.
Yeah, I know. So I knew that was going to be your answer because you can't sit here and effectively say that would be the reason. So if he plays in today's age, you would have to team up with a monster team to take off Golden State, or maybe Golden State isn't a symbol, whatever. It's a whole bunch of hypotheticals, but stop with the nonsense.
Wait, name the top 5 right now. Name the top 5.
The top 5 in the league right now?
Uh-huh.
You had to go Giannis.
Okay.
Jokic.
You have a championship? No. Who's the next one?
Low.
This is
who's the next one?
I was based on winning.
Steph.
Okay, Steph 3.
KD, Bron. I said this 2 years ago.
Bron is not a top 5
this was but I said this argument is from 2.5 years ago.
Even for the last 2 years.
Yes, it was. Low, stop capping. Low, you're just capping to make your argument. So you answer my question. If you want me to answer your question, you answer my question. Low, so if MJ didn't have all those titles, would he still be heralded as the greatest of all time? And then you zap him into this era, say he's a top 5 player, he still doesn't win titles. So what's going on? Is he still the GOAT? No. So we don't have to do this. I've done this 100 times, Lo. You know that it's just a bunch of goalposts moving. Let's not waste each other's time, Lo.
You named a player in Jokic who's a top 5 player who doesn't have a
judge players today off winning. And so
why is Jokic a top 5 player?
Jordan would be ranked. Jordan only would.
Why is Jokic a top 5 player?
Y'all would look at Jordan like
why is Jokic a top 5 player?
Y'all would look at him as a guy that put up a whole bunch of stats. If he wasn't on a good team, y'all be criticizing him just like you criticize Luka and all these other guys.
And like
why
you criticize
Cole, a top 5 player.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, neither one of them. They just ignore me.
Because I don't have something. We're getting out of here. JD, end it.
Nasty.
Jokic is a top 5 player. Has no championship.
Come back tomorrow.
I'll be waiting for you tomorrow.
So
we're waiting for you tomorrow.
Embiid, no championship. He's considered
Love
top
you,
5.
Lo. Love you, Lo.
Night
I'm
PC.
sorry, Lo.
Appreciate y'all. Hey, for everybody who's watching Players Choice and isn't subscribed, hit the subscribe button.
Love you, Lo.
Like, comment, do other things. Appreciate y'all.
Catch you
Peace
tomorrow.
out.
Love you, Lo.